Welcome back to the Mindset Advantage. I'm Jeffrey Wendel, and I am fired up for today's episode. Over the past 3 episodes, we've built a strong foundation. We've talked about changing your mind to change your life. We've explored the so what next pitch philosophy. We've learned how to master the present moment. Now it's time to talk about what happens when things get really tough. Today, we're diving into building unshakable resilience and what I call the run-through-the-wall mentality. This is about developing the mental toughness to face adversity head-on, both as an individual and as part of a team. I'm going to share some powerful stories from my coaching experience, and I'm going to give you actionable strategies you can use immediately when life throws you a curveball. Because here's the truth. Adversity is inevitable. Challenges will come. The question is not if you'll face the wall, but how you'll respond when you do. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine there's a wall in front of you. It's solid, it's intimidating, and it's blocking your path to where you want to go. You have 2 choices. Choice 1, you can stop when you reach that wall. You can look at it, decide it's too hard, and walk around to find an easier path. That's the path of least resistance. Choice 2, you can run straight through that wall. Not around it, not over it, but through it. You face the challenge head on, you give it everything you've got, and you break through to the other side. Now, I'm not talking about being reckless or ignoring reality. I'm talking about a mindset, a commitment to facing your challenges with courage and determination rather than avoiding them or taking the easy way out. When I work with my baseball team, the UC Indians, I talk about this constantly. Baseball is a game where adversity hits you over and over. You're down by 3 runs, the other team is scoring. You're not throwing strikes, you're making errors. That's when the wall appears. And in that moment, I ask my players, are you going to give up? Are you going to go through the motions and wait for the game to end? Or are you going to pull together as a team, dig deep, and say enough is enough? Somebody's got to step up and make the play. That's what it means to run through the wall. It's about refusing to quit when things get hard. Let's talk about adversity for a moment. What does it actually look like in real life? In business, adversity might be losing your biggest client, having a product launch fail, or facing a cash flow crisis. In your personal life, it might be a health challenge, a relationship conflict, or a major disappointment. In sports, it's the losing streak, the injury, the error that cost you the game. Here's what I've learned in 33 years of coaching. Adversity doesn't discriminate. It comes for everyone. The most successful people I know aren't successful because they've avoided adversity. They're successful because they've learned how to move through it. I've faced my own walls. Early in my career, I had business deals fall apart that I thought would make or break me. I've had moments where I questioned whether I was on the right path. I've experienced setbacks that knocked the wind out of me. But here's what I discovered. Every single time I chose to run through the wall instead of around it, I came out stronger on the other side. Not just because I overcame the challenge, but because of who I became in the process. Adversity is a teacher. It reveals what you're made of. It shows you what you're capable of. And when you face it head on, you build a kind of confidence that can't be taught in a classroom or read in a book. You build resilience. I want you to think about your wall right now. What's the challenge you're facing? What's the adversity that stands between you and where you want to be? Maybe it's a difficult conversation you've been avoiding. Maybe it's a goal that feels overwhelming. Maybe it's a fear that's been holding you back. Whatever it is, I want you to name it. Not out loud if you're in a public place, but in your mind. Name your wall. Good. Now I want you to ask yourself an honest question. Have you been trying to walk around this wall? Have you been looking for the easier path, the shortcut, the way to avoid the discomfort? There's no judgment here. We all do it. But awareness is the first step to change. Once you recognize that you've been avoiding your wall, you can make a different choice. You can decide to run through it instead. Let me give you 4 strategies for building individual resilience, for developing the mental toughness to run through your walls. Strategy 1, reframe the challenge. Instead of seeing adversity as something happening to you, see it as something happening for you. Every challenge is an opportunity to grow, to learn, to become stronger. When you reframe adversity as a growth opportunity, it loses some of its power to intimidate you. Strategy 2, focus on what you can control. When adversity hits, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by everything that's going wrong. But resilient people focus on what they can control. You can't control the economy, but you can control your effort. You can't control other people's decisions, but you can control your response. Focus your energy where you have power. Strategy 3, build your support system. Resilience isn't just about individual toughness. It's also about knowing when to ask for help. Who are the people in your life who lift you up? Who are your mentors, your coaches, your trusted friends? When you're facing a wall, reach out to them. You don't have to run through it alone. Strategy 4, practice small acts of courage daily. Resilience is like a muscle. You build it through practice. Every day, do something that scares you a little bit. Have that difficult conversation. Take that calculated risk. Push yourself outside your comfort zone. These small acts of courage compound over time. And when the big challenges come, you're ready. I use these strategies in my own life constantly. When I'm facing a challenge, I ask myself, what's the opportunity here? What can I control? Who can support me? What's one courageous action I can take today? These questions shift me from a victim mindset to a resilient mindset. Now, let's talk about team resilience, because this is where things get really powerful. When a team commits to running through the wall together, something extraordinary happens. I see this with my baseball team all the time. When adversity hits during a game, the teams that fall apart are the ones where players start blaming each other, pointing fingers, getting frustrated. But the teams that come back, the teams that win, are the ones that pull together. They look at each other and say, we're in this together. Enough is enough. Let's go. They support each other. They pick each other up. They refuse to let one person's mistake define the whole team. Here's what I tell every team I work with. You become willing to run through the wall for each other when things get tough. That's the definition of a strong team culture. It's not about being perfect. It's about being committed to each other, especially when things are hard. This applies whether you're on a sports team, a business team, or even a family. When adversity hits, do you pull together or do you pull apart? Do you support each other or do you blame each other? Do you run through the wall together or do you each look for your own escape route? If you're a leader, here's how you build team resilience. First, create a culture where mistakes are learning opportunities, not reasons for punishment. When someone on your team makes an error, the response should be, so what? Next pitch. What can we learn? How do we move forward? Second, model resilience yourself. Your team is watching how you respond to adversity. If you panic, they'll panic. If you stay calm and focused, they'll follow your lead. Third, celebrate the moments when your team faces adversity and comes through it together. Those are the moments that build unshakable bonds and lasting resilience. Let's recap what we've covered today. First, we defined what it means to run through the wall. It's about facing adversity head on with courage and determination, rather than looking for the easy way out. Second, we talked about the anatomy of adversity. It's inevitable, it doesn't discriminate, and it's actually a teacher that reveals what you're capable of. Third, I gave you 4 strategies for building individual resilience. Reframe the challenge, focus on what you can control, build your support system, and practice small acts of courage daily. And finally, we explored team resilience. The most powerful teams are the ones that commit to running through the wall together, supporting each other when things get tough. Here's my challenge for you this week. Identify one wall you've been avoiding and commit to running through it. Not around it, through it. Take one courageous action toward that challenge. And if you're part of a team, have a conversation about what it means to run through the wall together. If you're a business leader or coach and you want to build this kind of resilience in your organization, I invite you to learn more about my Change Your Mind, Change Your Life seminars at jeffreywendel.com. We work together to create cultures of resilience, excellence, and peak performance. Thank you for joining me for episode 4 of The Mindset Advantage. I hope this episode has inspired you to face your challenges with courage and to build the kind of resilience that makes you unstoppable. Next week, we're going to talk about the power of visualization. We'll explore how to see success before it happens and how to use mental imagery to accelerate your goal achievement. It's one of the most powerful tools in the Mindset Toolkit, and I can't wait to share it with you. Until then, remember, when you face the wall, don't walk around it, run through it. Change your mind, and you will change your life.